Right, today we're taking a look at Ground Vehicles Volume 1 from Northern Edge, published through the Travellers' Aid Society. Now, this is a PDF for Traveller, obviously, and it shows various different types of ground vehicles. It's not particularly exhaustive, but I think all the ones that are in there are, I shouldn't say that, most of them are interesting. There's some that I just breeze over. So, let me show you. So, lovely cover, and it's got my personal favourite vehicle from the book on the cover there. I love that sort of, it's not quite tank, is it? It's more APC perhaps? I don't know. Anyway, so let's have a look through here. So let's go over this. So this is the first one in here, and it's a fairly straightforward motorcycle, but let's have a look at the anatomy of the page. So the bike is quite interesting. It does have a sci-fi look, although I do note it still seems to have the current day exhaust and a cooler on the front here, which may well fit in with the Tech Level 9 as it shows up on the side here. So what do we get here? We get what skills going to be needed, an agility stat for it, how fast it is, how far, how many people can go in it. And then we get some armour ratings for the vehicle. Oh, I've highlighted it. Get some armour ratings for the vehicles from different facings, which is more important if you're in a sort of, you're shooting at a tank or something, I think. And then a short description and what weapons are fitted. So I think that's a really nice sort of science fiction motorcycle. You know, it's got enough based in the current world for you to appreciate and to connect with it. So I could easily see one of these being carried in the hull of your Type S. So let's zoom out. What else we got in here? ATV. Yeah, that's very modern world. A car. Now it's different. It's got a single driver in here, and apparently room for 2 passengers. But I tend to think that's like when they say this tent can sleep 3, meaning it can sleep 1 comfortably. I think this is really a single passenger vehicle, and 2 uncomfortable people can be stuffed in the back. So let's move on. Now, this looks just too modern world for me to be interested in that one. This one's a bit more interesting. It's got that sort of a Tesla truck kind of feel to it. I kind of like that. The next one's cool as well because that's much more of a sporty car, and it does have that sort of blocky sci-fi look to it. Again, Tech Level 10, so it's not too advanced. Now we're getting into what I think of as the more interesting vehicles. So the Mammoth HEV, and I've gone in too far, Tech Level 10. So look at these windows on the front. This is a big cockpit. So this is like a big workhorse, weighing 30 tons, costing actual mega credits, and plenty of armor points all the way around it because it's just a big meaty mother, basically. So I kind of like the look of that one. I could see this appearing on... let's say you got a mine on a moon, for instance. This could well be something that works on that mine. And zoom down. Here's my favourite looking vehicle, based entirely on the look. A scout vehicle, they call it, Tech Level 12. I love the look of this. This looks like it's fast mover, but it's got what could be an autocannon on it. What weapons do they say? It's a Gauss cannon and a light machine gun, a minigun rather. Okay, it's got armour points, almost as tough on the sides as that great big vehicle I showed you before. But I like that. I could easily see your PCs wanting to grab one of those. Here's basically like a snow... It looks like a modern world snow vehicle, doesn't it? I don't know what the phrase for that is. Is it a snowcat? Is that what you'd call it? Again, low level, Tech Level 8. Now we're getting more sort of science fiction-y and Terrorhawks like. A nice big ATV. Looks like it's got wheels from Lego on it. But still, nonetheless, you show this to your players. I think they're going to know exactly what they're travelling across the world in. And they'll have a nice idea of, the fact that they can ride on top of it. So these pictures in themselves are really useful for giving your players the idea of what they're looking at. And then we wind up here with the new light laser cannon, which can be fitted to the vehicles. Some weapon stats there for you. And that's it. So It's an eclectic mix, I suppose you might say, of vehicles. There's some ones that particularly caught my interest and ones I can definitely see in use in traveller environments. Okay, so if you like what you've seen, there will be a link in the description below. That's all for now.